want to discuss the biggest mistakes people make when selling online. I've been coaching people for about 5 years now, at least 5 years, maybe more, maybe 6, 7 years. I don't know. I've been coaching people for a long time. Been selling online for 15 years, and I've seen certain mistakes that they make, and a lot of it has to do with their approach and what they think they know and their motivation. Okay, I'm going to just tell you some of the stuff I've seen that basically makes people quit or makes them stop doing what they're doing and just give up. A lot of the time it has to do with them thinking they know how to do stuff already when they don't know what they're doing. A lot of it has to do with pricing. I've noticed a lot of people make stupid mistakes with pricing. They think that if they find a dropship item, and let's say it's selling for between $30 and $60 on eBay. Okay, first they don't even know how to identify that. Okay, often they won't even know how to look at the completed item history on eBay and sort by highest price first to even see what did this sell for at the highest price in the last month or two. Okay, they'll just go through auctions that are currently listed and be like, oh, there's a guy has it for 20 bid, and there's a guy has it for 5 bid, and there's a guy right here who's got it for buy it now 30. I can't sell this thing. It cost me $35. See what I mean? But in reality, if they went to eBay's completed item search, sorted by highest price first, started to look for patterns in the greens, because greens mean sales on the completed item history, they might notice that it actually sells for $60, $50, $55. You can actually sell the thing. I've had people buy my dropship list before and literally not have a clue how good the items were. I give them gold. I give them the best items that are out there. And they literally, I've had at least 2 guys do this, and they're just like dumber than rocks. They have no clue that they're good items. That's an indicator right there. If somebody hands you awesome items and you have no freaking clue, you can't even understand anything, you can't even look at the pricing properly. See, that's what I'm saying. So you need to know how to look at pricing. You have to understand there's 2 types of customers. You got the cheap ass and you got the high quality customer. You're not Walmart. You're not some mega huge ass company, are you? No, you're not. You're just one dude. Do you want to waste your time competing with Walmart? Do you want to fight over $1? Or do you want to make a lot of money? Okay, well, this is kind of the idea. The money is in these niches. I call them niches, although it's not really the word niche. What I mean niche, but I mean niching in different ways. Like, you're niching yourself to just high quality customers. Customers that when they see a low price, they're like, there must be something wrong with that. Why is it so cheap? Okay? And then a cheap ass customer, he'll look at the same price and be like, damn, that's awesome. That's the cheapest price. See what I mean? The cheap ass will go buy his clothes at Walmart or something, and the high quality customer will buy them at, somewhere in the mall like Macy's or something, right? Actually, I bought clothes at Walmart before. It's quite rare, but I've actually done it. And at Macy's, of course, too, and all these. But what I'm saying, though, is I actually didn't buy it for myself. I bought it for some kids, but whatever. Okay, so the point is that in some cases, maybe you're a cheap ass in some cases, and in some cases, you're a high-quality customer. When it comes to something you love, you're probably going to be a high-quality customer. You're not going to go cheap on it. If you love Harley Davidsons, you're not going to go buy some other type of motorcycle, are you? No, you're not. Okay, if you're really into electronics, you're not going to buy the cheapest ones. You're going to buy the highest quality. So this is what I'm talking about. Certain customers want high quality. You focus on them. There's reasons why. 1, a lot more profit. 2, the guy's actually going to be nice to you. He actually believes in the product already. He already put his money down, more money down, so he believes in it. The cheap ass, he puts as little money down as possible. He doesn't believe in you. So he's more likely to return it. Okay? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's the mindset. You have to understand what to look for. So that's one thing I've seen that people do that's not good. Another thing they do is they give up easily. And they think they know it all already. Like, I've seen them do this. Like, I know what they're doing will work if they do it right because I've already done it. Okay? But if something goes wrong when they do it, some people just straight up give up. Oh shit, it didn't work. Maybe you just did it wrong. You understand? Maybe you just did it wrong, and highly likely that's what it was. Very highly likely. Because I've seen people quit over stuff like that, when if they just did it again and learned something from what they did wrong the first time, they would make it work the second time around and make a lot of money. So people give up too easily. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe they can accomplish it. You have to have motivation, you know. So this is a big part of what I've seen people do wrong when I've coached them. Another thing is, it's hard for them to pull the trigger. Some people, they just can't pull the trigger. This is like a number 3, I guess. They don't want to put the money where their mouth is. They don't want to stick the money out there and try it out. They're too chicken, okay? And because of it, eventually it gets the better of them, because they'll put one little item up. Oh, it didn't sell. Oh, I'm going to give up. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're looking for an excuse to give up because they don't want to spend the money to get it going anyways. So this can be in the way as well. Okay, I'm just thinking of these off the top of my head based on people I've coached. Also, I've noticed that one of the big things is they're not proactive about expanding things. Once they do have something making money, they don't sit down and think for 5 minutes, how can I make double the money? Can I put up more listings? Can I list something similar? They don't sit down and think of how they can expand it. They're too busy doing the orders they have, or they think they already got some success. Or they just don't think about it. They need to sit down. How can I expand this? How can I double this? How can I triple this? How can I make this bigger? How can I make it so it's not, 100 or 200 or 500 a month, more like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 net profit a month, and it's actually doesn't take that long. It really doesn't. You're going to do a lot less work thinking about this than you would just sitting there not thinking about it and processing orders. You just sit down and think about it for a little while. You could actually cut out your workload as well, thinking of ways to improve how long it takes to do stuff. Sitting down, asking yourself, am I making a lot of repetitive stuff? Am I doing a lot of repetitive stuff I don't need to do? That's like a number 5. That you sit down and ask yourself, how am I doing the same thing multiple times? When I'm processing an order, am I doing something multiple times that I don't need to do? Is there a product that's very time consuming that doesn't make me hardly any money? Maybe cut that product out. It doesn't make you any money anyways. What's the point of doing it? You need to focus on items that make you a lot of money. Okay, these are 5 tips off the top of my head of things I've seen people do when I've coached them wrongly, what they've done wrongly. So maybe you can learn something from this.